dead. And Christian left was like, okay, I got to leave now. And Cena and Edge hug.
Way to
Great
go,
moment.
Peep.
Mm-hmm. Well, they shouldn't have left him out, just like usual. Leave the man out. Anyway, next we have Roman Reigns comes out. Big Show is at ringside. It's Rollins versus Reigns is the next match. Big Show interferes in the match. Reigns wins by DQ. And then the Big Show throws Reigns over the announce table, and Show dumps the table on Reigns' legs, which he supposedly hurt. So, great match. Definitely match of the night to me. But definitely best match of the night.
Cool.
Wow. Thank you for your input, Jerry King Lawler. But next we had Big Show was backstage with JJ Security. Just talking about later on in the show, they're going to have a party pretty much in the ring. Ambulance match is advertised for next week. Ambrose versus Wyatt. And by the way, there has been other ambulance matches before. A couple years ago, we had a Kane versus Ryder match on Raw.
We did?
Yes. This is not the first one they've ever had. Which I always love it when they say the first ever, because it's never the first ever. Just like there's the first ever Rock versus Cena. 2 years in the making. Anyway, I can't wait for that. That should be a great match next week. I still don't think this will be the end of the rivalry between these two. But then we have Wyatt in a promo with Ambulance. Same thing as usual with him. Then we had Daniel Bryan is out. It was short and sweet with Wyatt. Let me say that real fast. And it was nice because it's real fast, short and sweet, to the point, and, not too long. Then we have Daniel Bryan comes out, and he's talking about his career and how he's had to think about some things and how he had to talk to Edge. Well, he says his career isn't over yet, and he will be in this year's Royal Rumble.
He will be, huh?
Yes. And
you see, here's the thing I had a problem with that. I didn't like how, they used the whole, my career might be over and stuff. It's like, look, we knew he was coming back. We knew what was going to happen. And I didn't like the way that they did it. They wanted you to feel sympathy for the guy. And why?
Well, here's the thing. Let me go ahead and play this.
Wrestling with that again?
Oh no, it is coming again because this is ridiculous.
Awesome!
All right, listen. Daniel Bryan's a person. Hey, you're a good guy. You're a great hippie. I think you're a good guy. The yes chance I'm sick of.
Yeah.
The Watts back then, a little bit different. Stone Cold can say what he wants and does what he wants. But the freaking yes chance. Are you serious?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, yes. I'm so sick of this. Here's my issue with this whole thing. Daniel Bryan coming back, and if he wins the Rumble, will be the worst mistake of the year. You got Rollins, you got Reigns, you got all these other guys that deserved it. Ziggler, all these other guys. Daniel Bryan is a B-plus player. He's not the main guy that needs this title. That he needs his title run. He'll probably end up getting it. He's already got a main event, which I still can't believe you gave Daniel Bryan the main event at WrestleMania last year, but you would never give CM Punk the main event.
No. I don't understand why they did that.
I can't wait until next year because we'll have the Daniel Bryan edition where, he goes through WrestleMania and all that. I will not play that. So, but hopefully, I just don't understand. You would not give CM Punk the title match, but you give him Daniel Bryan a title match.
Always goes back to CM Punk, huh?
Absolutely, it goes back to CM Punk. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because you pushing Daniel Bryan, who's been out the last 6 months, he'll probably end up winning the Rumble, or at least fighting for the title down the line somewhere at the next pay-per-view, which is called Fastlane. It's no Elimination Chamber this year. But my little rant is, come on. Daniel Bryan is he's good in the ring. He's horrible on the mic. The yes chants are horrible. When I'm at the arena, when I go to an event, I'm chanting no when he's out. Of course, I say Cena sucks, but, that's besides the point. And I'm glad he's not retiring, but the whole yes chant thing is just old. It needs to be moved on.
Are you really glad he's not retiring?
No, I'm glad he's a great athlete in the ring. He's good in the ring. I'm just sick of the yes chants. And him and Rollins will have some great matches. I'm sure of it. It's just I'm sick of hearing about Daniel Bryan.
Well, I think the reason you're sick of hearing about Daniel Bryan is because what we've seen of him, I mean, yeah, it was good, but it wasn't great.
No, it wasn't great. He
was in with Batista and Orton.
And
match.
Can he please shave? Shave it a little bit.
He won't. He's a hippie, man.
Horrible.
He's a hippie.
Looks horrible.
He's a hippie.
And all this complaining about we don't want to push CM Punk because of the way he looks. You want to push this guy who looks like a troll?
Look.
No, hold on. He looks like a troll that fell off the junk wagon on the way to Little House on the Prairie.
Well, him and the Moonchild,
Yeah, I'm just like, CM Punk, yes, he's got tattoos. But you know what? At least he cleans up and looks like a freaking champion when he comes out.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't even look like a champion. Yeah, well, no, he does look like a champion. He looks like NASW champion or some Walmart champion.
Oh, too soon, man.
It is. I'm going to call him out. But he looks like a freaking Walmart champion.
Well, CM Punk can talk the talk and walk the walk. He can talk the talk.
That's my point. But
Bryan can't.
The face of the company, you don't give to Daniel Bryan. Over, that's the reason I'm saying Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, these guys are the future of the company. If he wins the Rumble and he's in the world title picture, you're setting yourself back 3-4 years down the road because these guys should be in that picture now. And that's the one thing I will give WWE credit for. The past 6 months, Rollins has been in the main event, in that main event area. So, and I think that's what they need to keep doing. But Daniel Bryan, man, just come. It's like we are going to force the yes chants down your throats. We've heard these yes chants for the last 4 years now. You do understand it's been 4 years.
I know.
3-4 years.
Well,
right?
I try not to keep track of it because I don't really care, man. Look, I get it. I know.
It was no, yes. Hey, what's next? Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe.
Maybe. That's what
it's just like I've told my family before. When The Rock comes out, The Rock can come out and say shit, and people will chant it. People will chant it.
They will.
I just let's say the yes. Anyway, that's a little rant. Let's move on. Edge and Christian are backstage with Miz and Mizdow. Miz says he should set him up with his agent. Christian says he should set him up with a Tic Tac. Love Christian, man. I understand he wasn't as good as Edge in the ring, but on the mic, he's as good as Edge on the mic. He's always been as good as Edge on the mic.
I was always a Christian fan when he was with Jericho. I always thought they were funny together. When them two were together, they were pretty funny. Like, I think they were funnier than Christian, Edge and Christian. Jericho and Christian were cool.
What did you say?
I said I liked it when Christian was with Jericho. I think it was pretty cool. Really? You mean to tell me you didn't like that when they did the whole Canada? Yeah, I did just...
You did not just say that.
Yeah, I did, really? Booker. Really? I did. What are you going to do, Booker? Can you dig that, sucker?
Anyway, no, he was all right back then. I mean, no, he was good. When he first left Edge and he had the Christian music, that was good. Yeah. But the thing I love about seeing Edge and Christian is the chemistry they've always had, and they still do, because best friends and everything else. But then we had Edge brings out his stunt double, which is funny because Mizdow looks at it like, what the heck is this? And they booked Miz and Mizdow in a tag match and wouldn't tell them who their tag team was against. We all knew. And then who came out?
The Ascension.
Right. And they end up winning with a high-low on Mizdow.
I love the high-low.
Yeah, and I call it that right now because they really haven't said what it's called.
Yeah. One goes for an uppercut and one goes for a knee tackle. It's pretty cool.
Leg sweep.
Well, he tackles them. He tackles them, so it's like a leg tackle.
Right, okay. There's not such thing as a leg tackle.
Triple H used to do it all the time.
A leg tackle?
Yeah, remember? He did it from the back, though. He did, like, he took his shoulder and sweeped him in the back of the leg. You don't remember that?
All right.
Don't get me on this thing.
But then we have Rollins with J&J Security on the way to the ring.
J&J Security.
They're talking about having their celebration at Edge and Chris's Peep Show. Then Edge and Christian come out. They're hosting the Cutting Edge Peep Show, which should have been called the Rated R Peep Show. I still think.
Let it go.
Let it go. No, we ain't going there. But then Rollins comes out. Rollins calls Edge and Christian heroes of his. Great move by Edge and Christian, or by Rollins. Then Edge and Christian make fun of him, which, come on, dude. Y'all would have done the same thing back in the day. Then there's made a Doctor-style Rick reference by Edge and Christian, which was great.
I can't believe someone made a slick Rick reference.
I love it. Then Rollins brings out the Big Show. That's his buddy. And then they call out John Cena, who doesn't come out. And then Rollins ends up hitting Christian with the briefcase, knocking him out of the ring. And you notice he hit him in the stomach because you can't hit him in the head because Christian has retired due to concussions. Which is, breaks my heart, but, he's got to step back and do it. And he's actually on TV series Haven with Edge right now. So he's doing acting. But anyway, we had Rollins hits Christian with that. They threaten Edge with a curb stomp onto the briefcase. And then John Cena comes out. Cena comes out. Rollins says he wants the Authority back in power. Cena finally caves in and says, okay, the Authority's back. I thought it was great. Cena goes after the Big Show. Show knocks out Cena. Rollins ends up curb stomping Cena. And the Authority is back in power. Lesnar and Heyman come out. They shake Rollins' hands. They're all buddy-buddy. And then, of course, the Authority comes out. And I know you don't like it because they came out before the end of the show.
Yeah, it's like, let's not build it up here. Hey, we're back.
You don't need to build it up.
I know. It's just, I would have liked it better. I just would have liked it better. I would have saw them later.
You know what?
Don't you play it. Don't you dare play their music.
Don't tell me what not to play.
Don't you play their music.
Hey, you know what you thought?
What I want to do, it doesn't matter what you want.
Exactly. It doesn't matter what you
want.
want.
Even though you still had that.
I do, actually. There's amazing things. But
I'm impressed.
Well, I'm glad you are. But anyway, we're talking about it. I'm glad they're back. It's the best thing to do. You can say what you want. It's the best thing for business.
No. I wanted to see them back. Don't get me wrong. I just wish they would have waited a week.
Why, though? It's the end of the year. You do a statement. You do it on this show going into next year.
Yeah.
Then the next show, you open up Raw with the Authority, which you will. They can do the celebration.
So does that mean we're going to see Sting this early in the game?
I think not this week. Maybe. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Yeah, you probably will because it'll be the first Raw of the new year. Why not?
Okay.
I would.
I mean,
I would have a full roster of talent. I would have Cena, of course, there. I would have Rollins, Ambrose. You'll have Ambrose and Wyatt in the ambulance match.
Orton.
Bring back Orton will be back next week. He's already been on live shows, the event shows throughout. And he's got a new shirt out right now. And he's not even on TV yet.
I think
He's
I
got a new
want
shirt.
that. I want his new shirt.
You don't even know what it says.
I don't
yet.
care, man. It's Orton. I like Orton because he's coming back as a face. He's going to be coming back as a
but
face.
he'll be back. You'll probably bring him back next